3 Danish Kings have camped about 5 miles upriver. They are preparing to attack as soon as possible.
Then obviously we should attack them at once.
I don't think so.
What possible advantage do we gain by delaying? They will very soon discover that we're here.
I'm sure they already know we're here.
Then what on earth do you propose?
I propose we go down there and we speak to them.
Speak to them?
That is the best way to avoid a terrible battle and unnecessary death.
Kom med Freydis! Det är de dina fina!
Ekka Ubbe! Sanna Ragnar Åtbruka! Tatiki Jakatu! Konan Gattina Friga!
Shit. Oh no.
Fuck.
King Olaf asks if you have changed your mind. Will you join him and King Ivar in attacking England as you agreed?
I wish I could agree. This is a ridiculous way to die. Too hot in a cold climate. I'm sure you appreciate the irony.
Death is death.
That's true. Not really a laughing matter, but I'm decided against my brother. The king must make up his own mind.
You must never try to anticipate the desires of kings. I thought you, of all people, might have understood that by now.
Dude, this episode is absolutely insane.
There's so much. Side note, they're an amazing couple.
Don't let it go to your head, though.
That's the problem.
Told you the son of Ragnar still carries weight.
I guess.
Here comes the little devil child.
I mean, at least he's there. Aw, babies.
You have a son, King Ivar.
I have a son.
He will not be able to take the milk from your breast.
What are you talking about?
Give me my baby! My beautiful little Baldur.
What's wrong?
My little god. Show Ivar his blessed son.
Yes.
What?
My divine Baldur. I've waited for this.
Did I not tell you? And deformity is a true sign of the god's favor.
What? There's something. Maybe he has a cleft palate or something. Maybe he can't. That's why he won't be able to. Oh my god, dude. This episode.
Ubbe, son of Ragnar. Welcome. My name is King Hemming, and here are King Agantyr and King Frodo.
Frodo's big. It's kind of ironic.
We could hardly have imagined encountering you.
I am not your enemy. Let us go and drink. Let me explain.
Lagertha, Queen of Vikings, we welcome you back to Wessex, to the royal villa of my grandfather, King Egbert. We were so very glad to find you alive.
This is unreal.
Thank you, King Alfred. Thank all of you.
Ubbe and Torvi have gone to fight a Danish army at the borders of our kingdom.
And I heard my son has gone to attack Ivar and Kattegat.
Life moves on, whether or not we are a part of it.
Everything changes. As I have changed. I am no longer Lagertha, shield maiden. Since my shield is gone, I have nothing to protect myself with.
Only yourself and your honesty.
Sweet Judith, do you think that is enough?
I don't understand. You're leading a Saxon army,
On behalf of the King of Wessex.
Yes, we have made an alliance with him.
But they are our enemies. Why did you make an alliance with our enemies?
Sometimes it's sensible to make deals when you have long-term goals to achieve. Perhaps women understand that more than men. Men just go and fight and kill each other and only afterwards realize they didn't need to. There were better alternatives.
Who is this woman?
The shield maiden, Torvi, my wife. Is there much more you need to know, King Frodo?
What is the fruit of your alliance?
King Alfred of Wessex has granted us a large area of land in his kingdom. It was always my father's dream to establish a working settlement here.
What does that mean to us?
If your armies are willing to give up the sword, then you can move into the lands in East Anglia at once. Instead of dying uselessly on the battlefield, your warriors and your shield maidens can take up the plow and the loom, and they can make a life here. There's nothing to stop you, and yet you have everything to gain.
I mean, come on.
Ubbe is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's the name of that stone?
Blue is the most expensive of all the pigments, which is why we reserve it for the Virgin Mary.
It's an incredible color.
I think you will have a son. As you, Lagertha, have a son, and I 2 sons.
Well, 1 now.
Although I murdered one of them.
Oh, jeez.
And now I'm dying.
No.
Yes, I have a lump in my breast.
That's what she was
I
checking.
know other women have died from such a thing.
It seems that you no longer have your shield either.
No, and no experience learned can compensate for it.
She looks sickly now.
You've been a warrior like me in your own way, but I don't agree with you. There are still many things for us to discover on the other side of the shield wall.
It seems we have to fight our way out of here.
2 of us want to avail ourselves and our warriors of your offer, but King Frodo refuses to agree. He wants to continue the raid.
And there's only one thing left to do. I take your refusal as an insult. And I challenge you to a single combat.
Good. This makes me very happy. Ubbe Lothbrok.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Are they trying to wrap up everything all in one episode? God.
See, this isn't even a finale.
Þér sýna því ekki lengur fyrir mig. Ég kunna álega missa drömmin í okkur. Ég vil fara í gegnum helgirindarinnar og fara djúpt niður í jörðina. Þegar sem dvergarnir hafa allir þínar kvinningar. Ekki fullar fánar.
Tata, Jaivon, sympathize, control. I have decided to go with you after all.
Oh.
And attack Ivar's kingdom.
Yay!
Is that real, or is he like hallucinating?
I don't know.
You and I, my son. I waited for you a long time. I thought you would make everything perfect. The shining one. My Baldur. That was my dream. But it was only a dream.
What are you about to do?
You are not divine. Because you remind me of myself. And you would continue to remind me and everyone else of what I am. And you see, I cannot let that happen.
What?
I cannot allow you to suffer as I have suffered throughout my life. I'm gonna do that to you. What kind of a father can do that to a son?
Is he like wishing that Ragnar would have left him out there and not let Aslog get him?
I cannot help you anymore. You'll have to make your own way in life, Baldur. My boy.
Are you fucking serious? Please tell me there's someone there to save that baby like they saved Ivar.
hate that so much. Nope. Don't leave that, baby.
Are you... Dude, this is almost too much. Is he fucking tripping again?
Man. Is this the end of Floki?
Are you serious with that episode?
That was a lot. A lot.
That was an absolutely insane episode.
Like,
It's even hard to kind of process everything that we just watched.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, what even happened?
Lagertha's back. She was caged by some weird witchcraft woman that Judith was seeing.
She lost her mind.
That scene with Ragnar, oh my god.
That had me all upset all over again, like we just lost Ragnar all over again.
That was brutal. Like, now she's like talking about like, I'm no longer shield maiden Lagertha. I don't have a shield to protect me. And Judith has breast cancer, is what I'm assuming by that. And she's like, oh, now you don't have your shield anymore. And she all of a sudden looks really sick. Like, now that they basically announced that, now you could see it in her like face that she just looks not well.
I didn't realize that it took you that fast.
I mean, we don't know how long she had it. I mean, the time jumps in the show are that they don't really respect time.
I'm like, they don't really reveal how long it's been.
But yeah, like now that she mentioned that, she was looking here.
Yeah,
and I couldn't really tell what the scene was really dark.
She was giving herself a breast exam, which you're supposed to do on a regular basis, ladies.
Yeah, and
men.
And found a lump, so that's not good. This whole stuff with Ivar, between burning all those folks to death.
Because it's freaking statue, man. So then a bunch of people have to die?
Like that.
You're a weirdo, man.
He's a complete psychopath. Like, I keep talking about how much I like him as a character because he's intriguing. Like, he has completely like flown off the rocker. Like, he is an absolute maniac.
I mean, it's entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
but
right.
Damn.
Like, he's a really, really good, crazy character. Like, but like the fact that he would have a child with a deformity and he wouldn't understand.
Well, technically, it's not his kid.
Well, right. Like, does that mean that she slept with a relative to purposely try to have a deformed baby?
Was that her relative?
I don't know. I'm just thinking because she made the like she specifically made a point to be like, I told you, deformity is a sign of like a treatment from the gods. It's special. Like, was that dude like a family member of some sort? Like,
I don't know.
To try to like increase the probability of something going wrong with the pregnancy?
I don't know.
But shit, like, just the whole idea, like, Ivar did the same thing that was done to him.
Well, I mean, and is he now pissed off that Ragnar,
I mean, he keeps talking about the whole suffering thing.
So he's just been suffering his whole life and he wish he hadn't have been born.
Does he regret being saved? So that he goes and does the same thing to his child? Like, he's in his brain, that's his baby. That's his son.
We're going to call it his baby.
It's just so crazy, like...
Baldur is his son.
Like the words that came out of his mouth in that moment, like, it's weird that it kind of makes sense, but it's not the right move. That's not what you do. Just because you have a struggle with your child, you don't just leave it out there.
But they didn't, that was just how they did things then.
I know, but like he's the king.
Only the strong survive.
He's in a position to where he could make that baby's life be as good as possible because no one's
he's in a position of privilege. I get it.
It's just, it's hard to fully understand and agree with the action considering, like, look where you are now. Like, regardless of how psycho and crazy and, like, regardless of the kind of dictator that you are as a ruler, like, you're the king of the top trading center in your world. And it's like, you're going to say that your birth was a negative thing because you suffered as a child growing up? Like, you turned out, like, granted, you're doing it the wrong way. You still grew up to be a world famous Viking.
And also, if you were anybody else's kid, you would have been dead.
Yeah. If you had any other mother, you'd be dead.
Because they wouldn't be able to provide for that baby.
Yeah. And probably wouldn't go against Ragnar's decision to do that.
Yeah.
Aslug felt like she was in a position that she could go against what Ragnar did and just save her baby because she wanted to save the baby.
Right.
She wanted to have the baby. Yeah. But that shit is insane. And Ubbe's gonna friggin' fight, ironically, a giant Viking named Frodo. If you don't know the irony of that, go look up what Frodo is. I would imagine everyone knows Lord of the Rings. Just gonna assume. It's like,
well, I mean,
it's one of the greatest movies in the history of the world.
Everybody knows Frozen.
Well,
King Olaf.
Well, yeah, that's kind of funny too. If Olaf was a human, he'd probably look something like that.
In summer. But he didn't melt.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the irony of a giant, crazy-looking Viking named Frodo is just like, It's like calling somebody like a giant named Tiny. Like, the irony of a name. It's kind of funny.
Or me named Spike.
Yeah. That episode was so emotional. It had so much.
I absolutely hate the sound of babies crying.
Yeah, you don't.
Not that it's like, it's not like that. It's like, I need to help.
Yeah, you want to go running and comfort and.
Like when there's a baby crying in the store, like you can tell, like mommies can tell, is that baby crying because they're hurt, because they're hungry, because they're sad, because they want a toy, or
sad,
they need something.
Scared,
yeah. You know the cries.
You just want to go run and hug the baby.
Yeah. It's like, oh, baby. I'll feed you.
I'll take care of you.
Whatever you need.
So yeah, I feel like a lot's going to go down in the next 2 episodes between Ubbe and Bjorn and Floki and Ivar and holy shit, Lagertha. So much.
All the things.
It's like, that felt like a finale.
Well,
like,
Bjorn and Harold, like, is Harold gonna be really okay with the way things are?
The way Bjorn was talking to him?
He was talking so much shit, like, don't you wish you were me,
Isn't
bitch?
she amazing?
Isn't your life so shitty? Oh my god, did you see my wife? Oh my god, I'm gonna be king of this and this and that and the other thing. Like, doesn't that suck? Doesn't your life just suck?
I thought he was gonna pull out a blade and just slice him.
Yes, I know, but he's like, but we still trust each other. We're still on the same team, right? Fuck, dude, what are you doing?
It feels like so much bad is about to happen.
Right. Like, there's know your audience.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he had a little bit of this going on, too.
Liquid courage.
I mean, Bjorn doesn't need any courage to talk like that, but I'm sure he got an assistant to just blab out whatever's on his brain and not have any filter and not care. It's like, yeah, screw you, little guy. That's basically what it felt like.
It did.
I was waiting for him to, like, tap him on the head.
Right.
Like, all right, little King Fine Hair.
Go play with your friends.
It's like, I'm a giant, you're not. Just go away.
Oh my god, psycho.
All right. Do you have any other thoughts?
No.
All right.
See you in the next episode.
2 more. Holy shit, and it's going to be insane. I can't even imagine what these next 2 episodes are going to be. Holy shit, if it's any indication of what they set up from this, damn. Leave your comments. Let us know what you thought. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.